Alrighty, good morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you're sitting down to watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. Tonight, we're jumping back into the MSQ. We took that week siesta to go through all the Dark Knight stuff, and yeah, I know I'm late, Galactic, stop. We went through the Dark Knight quests up until level 50, dealt with some emotional trauma. For some reason, we keep signing up to come back to more emotional trauma in this game. There's many nights that I am lying awake, trying to understand what the holy hell just happened and for me to relax, and it just doesn't happen. So I think the average time for me to go to bed is like we'll say 1 a.m. around there, around that marker, that moniker. Hope you guys are doing well and you're not even paying for the trauma yet. Oh boy, I can't wait. But I will say that I have thoroughly been enjoying my journey, obviously, here through Final Fantasy XIV. And it has been an absolute pleasure. Let me just say, I have loved the story. I've thought about it more. So just very quick, I'm going to recap what we did last week because I had time to think about it. Let me say, if I'm going to talk about the Dark Knight story quest and all that stuff right here. So if you haven't done it and you want to keep it spoiler free, you can take a step away from it right now. Like jump ahead by like 5 minutes for anyone who's watching the VOD later. 3, 2, 1. So I thought about it after the Dark Knight quest and we got to the very end where we had to essentially fight ourselves. I had to look back at the footage and get this. This was the wildest thing. I looked back at the footage and at no point did any of the NPCs during the quests, any of the quest givers or anything like that, did they address Frey directly. No one talked to Frey directly. They only talked to the Warrior of Light. I'm confused. I don't even think that they knew that Frey was like there. Yeah, Rahendril, you were the one who said that. And I was like, I sat there and I was like, so all the responses. Okay, so for the second one in Limsa Lominsa, I think it was Aleport, we had to go and help the guy with his shipment because it got stolen by a bunch of just random critters. And his response was like, oh, well, you have to pay half, you know, because of the damages, you have to pay half. And it's like, his immediate response was like, the F you mean I have to pay half? He goes, I should just go, like, and like, it was like a really violent answer. But the NPC never looked at Frey, who was standing off to the right. It was always positioned away. Never looked directly at him. Holy hell. We went through an entire mental break, a mental trauma, like screaming and freaking out at people. Like, but was never there. It was a crystal-induced trip. Shouldn't have run the Crystal Tower. Oh my god, that was so good. That's gonna be a hell of a video. I'm gonna go into a complete deep dive of that. Anyway, spoiler part over. You guys can rejoin if you were sitting there watching. I do want to talk about this weekend just because it was a wild weekend. We had a whole bunch of stuff going on, not only here with the family, but I have a story that I really feel you guys need to hear because it sounds so out of the box that it sounds like I'm making up, but I swear to God, this happened, and it was the funniest story. I told my sister I would tell this story, and she said, please don't. She was like, how many people do you watch you? And I was like, I don't know, you know, maybe 100 or maybe 2 occasionally, right? And she goes, that's too many people. I want to hear the story. Listen, Saturday, we celebrated my pop's birthday. All right. He was, you know, his favorite thing is he loves to get seafood. Specifically, he loves getting crabs. He loves getting big old bushel of crabs. The whole family comes together and we sit down and we eat. Everyone has a good time. It's great. My sentiment with crabs is that after you eat a bushel of crabs or you help eat a bushel of crabs, if you don't have like cut and bleeding fingers and there's Old Bay sauce in it, like, or Old Bay spice in it, then you didn't do it right. My dad likes to cook said crabs. That's his favorite thing. He loves to cook crabs and boil them and do all that. And he has the whole setup himself, and that's his thing. Very much into that. My sister volunteered to cook them, and she's done this before. And so it's an open flame propane tank open flame, fire underneath, metal colander, you put the crabs in, you do your thing. We mix it with seasoning and all that. My sister somehow had this entire like duffel or like potato sack worth of crabs, and she put it down. Somehow it was close enough to the flames, the open propane flames, to catch the bag on fire. It gets worse. Some of the crabs started to like take and rip pieces of the bag and started to like try to escape. They opened up the bag, burning pieces in their hands or in their claws, and started crawling away. My poor wife is over there, and she's taking a pair of tongs and doing the most Polish thing she can, and she's just whacking all these damn crabs, trying to grab them. And there's fire like like around us, and we're like, and of course my dad and I are not very panic driven, so when that type of stuff happens, we're sitting there and we're watching this happen, and all we're doing is just saying, they got this, they got it, it's okay, it's okay. So we put the fire out first, right? Of course, it's summertime. Nobody's wearing pants. Everyone's wearing sandals, which, you know, like, and my sister was wearing flip-flops, which is hilarious to see someone run in flip-flops. When you put on flip-flops in the beginning of your day, you were basically making an announcement to the world, I hope I don't get chased today. That's what flip-flops are. It was not a safe way to steam crabs in no way, shape, or form. So we settle all that, grab up the crabs that we can, and we go to try, or my sister, again, tries to go and pick up and put the crabs in. She forgets about the massive hole that's down onto the bottom. So as she's pouring it out, one of them like reaches its claw out and just clunk, grabs her chest, grabs one boob, and is just sitting there, pinches the hell out of it. She is screaming. Everyone starts freaking out, and she's running around with a crab attached to her boob. It was the funniest shit, and I felt so bad because she really worked hard to make this a great time for my dad. She worked so damn hard, and it was just a series of events that went wrong in quick succession. It was so bad. Oh, oh no, am I buffering? Oh no, you know what it probably is? It's probably because I'm trying to stream over onto Twitter as well. Yep, I'm gonna stop Twitter because that's causing the issue. Okay, yeah, I closed that. But all of this transpired. All this transpired in the process of about, I don't know, like it was like 5 minutes. This whole thing happened. And my sister's sitting there and she finally sits down, right? Everything's calm. And she's sitting there, and the first smack of the mallet, the very first, she goes to smack the crab, to open it up, start working on it, misses, hits her finger. She puts down the crab. She's like, I'm done. I'm effing done. I had to tell this to someone else. I had to tell it to you guys because I couldn't believe it. I could not believe what had happened in this quick succession. It was, oh my God, it was such a bad time. All right, so I went ahead and I closed down Twitter. I'm gonna have to repost that. Yeah, that's going on the clip channel. Needless to say, let me see if it's caught up. I closed down Twitter. I was trying to double stream to Twitter, but I don't know if my computer can handle it. No, I'm worried about the Dawn Trail thing. How's everything over here? Can I move? Am I seeing? All right, I think I'm good now. I think I'm good. Okay. But yes, it was without a doubt, that was like the most stressful like 20 minutes of cooking crabs that I have ever seen. And I felt so bad for my sister. My sister cares so much about making sure that she's one of these types who does everything she can to make it like everyone else happy, despite herself, despite her being in pain or hurting or sleep, what have you. She really tries so hard. So I just had to explain that, and that she had the noblest intentions, but it was like a series of unfortunate events. And then like her husband, who's very reserved, and comes back and he was like, I don't think you should cook crabs anymore. You're done. When you quit the Twitter, it stopped buffering. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's like the encoding or what have you. Something was going on. All right, so it was a noble effort. I wanted to see if Twitter would actually even accept it, which it did. It did stream for about 10 minutes. Anyway, thank you all for dealing with that. Thank you for hearing that story, because I really, really had to talk about it. I really had to tell someone. And you know what? You guys were the ones that I told. All right, pick up my game, pick up my game, pick up my game. There it goes. Alrighty, so where we are right now, this is just where I was trying to take a picture. I was trying to make it look scenic and all that. We are, gotta put that visor down. Yep, helmet stays on. So right now we are keeping the flame alive. The last bit that we had of the story was that we were just, desperate day. We had just rescued Raubon. We fought off Ilbrand, Lala Loopsy, or whatever the Lala Fell's name was, and Laurentius. And we saved Raubon and all that. And now we found out, we came back to the Waking Sands to have one of the other syndicate members, learn the queen that didn't, the queen didn't die, because one of the other syndicate members came over and said that Lolorito, instead of giving the poison dose that Teleji was expected or was trying to offer to the Sultana, they gave her a sleeping dose, or a poison that just puts you to sleep. It doesn't kill you. So she's alive, and now we gotta go and try to find her. That's basically where we're at. Started making the Shining Blade. Ooh, nice. Probably do the level 51 dungeon. I don't know if I've... Where's the level 51 dungeon? Have I missed it? Prior Arrest. Dual Lala, that's her name. Yes. Yu Hase? No, my brain has auto-corrected it to Lala Loopsy now. I'm sorry. A distraction from paying the bills. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Deliquist, 1843. Thank you for grabbing a cup. The 51 is optional in Heavensward. Yeah. We'll be able to do that tonight. We have plenty of time. So basically, we are now probably going to have to put it together to try to save the Sultana Banana, which I thought I was going to take a little bit of a siesta. Of the stream and all that by playing the Dark Knight quest. Let's just level up Dark Knight. Why not? And I found out that that has equal, if not more, trauma. So, cheers to that. It was, it's been a week. It's been a week and a half. Glad to have you guys here, enjoying the trauma with me. If they're anything like Hermercab, they don't let go until they've calmed down too. Tax, it was hilarious because she was sitting there and she's like, my sister's not the slap type. My sister's very like kind of like rough and tumble. She's punching this crab that is attached to her chest. And she is just, and the worst part is that my grandparents were there, and my grandparents are very reserved, old-fashioned, we'll say, very, very religious and all that. And they're seeing this like whole shenanigan go on, and it's like a Benny Hill thing from like British BBC, British Broadcasting Company, and it's just like bop bop bop, and it's like do 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 do. There's fire shooting everywhere. I felt so bad. It was hilarious, and I was glad that I got to see it, but I did feel really bad. Jailbreak. To siege or not to siege? Is distracted by a call on his link roll. Trauma is Final Fantasy 14 fans, Ambrosi, that, and Hildebrand. No in between. We just sat back watching. What was I gonna do? Sven, welcome in, buddy. Well, I mean, but legitimately, what was I gonna do? Like, one, I risked myself getting pinched. All right. There's many different ways that a crab can attack you. All right. I mean, I'm just gonna say it out loud just because I know that there's very many different names for crabs and the way that they act, and my favorite, without a doubt, if I ever had a pet crab, I would definitely call him Leonardo da Vinci. That would have to be his name. I don't want to get anywhere near him. Unless they're dead and boiled. Less trauma by leveling Dark Knight. That was a doomed plan from the get-go. Yeah, thanks, guys. Nobody... Another assault? We shall return once. Pray for, notify the count of our coming. Alright, now we gotta go back. Not D. Crab Rio. That's... That's great. Get pinched in solidarity. No! No, 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 no. We the idea that I have and the idea that my family has is that we all accept our own fates. We all accept that, you know, like if something like that happens, like I'm going to shoulder the burden so other people don't get pinched. Marshal Terrapin, Torapin, and the others to investigate while we... Alright, so we got to go back to Ishgard because they're under assault. Again. I knew I was ready. I like the fact that nobody has ever, like... Oh, that's Limsa Limensa. I just think it's funny that, like, that whole story, like, I was so excited. I even told my sister, I was like, I am so ready to tell everyone on my stream about what happens, right? And she goes, can you please at least try to put me in a good light? And I was like, yeah, of course, of course. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Where do we gotta go? We gotta go Edmond. In my family, we just laugh. Well, yeah, that's what we do. We don't have crabs in the Midwest. The East Coast thing. As you can see, I'm back to, what's it, Dragoon, doing my Dragoon things. Tataru. All right, so we got to go talk to our best boy, Harchenfall. Click the white text. Wait, didn't I click the white text? It's a trauma roller coaster. They only bring you up to push you back down the trauma hill. At least it's not a coconut crab. That would be terrifying. Terrifying. My friend, I thank you for answering the call. Such alacrity, as I am sure you are not now aware. A gathering once for more. Master Dad. Damn, that's good. It hits just right at the end of the day. Captain Pimpcane. You're faced with a choice to remain in a besieged Ishgard or to seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask you make it swiftly lest our enemies force your hand. Ooh. Count Dadula. Alright, so we're probably going to do the noble thing. Yeah, Tyler, you said flee immediately. I was going to say we're going to have to do the noble thing and defend the city because that's what we always do. Though we flee to the ends of the world, so it would seem no place is trouble free of strife. Once more, the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more, the weary defenders must take up spear and bow. Let's see. But I, for one, grow tired of running. If we were to shine the light... Okay, Alfie! All right. Oh, that actually accepted it. Sometimes that just kicks it off. Sometimes that just pushes you away. That actually accepted it. That's awesome. The other guy, Ray, what's going on? What kind of crab? I think they were just blue crabs. I don't know. My sister got them, so that it was completely 100%. That was all on her. That was her decision, what she was gonna do, and we just let her fly. Edmund uses an aura face with the scales peeled off. So does Aramik. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. I guess that's like why he does look significantly different compared to the other two, or to everyone else. Let's go. We didn't have to. I mean, I can kind of see it. You're too young. Yeah. I mean, I can kind of see it. It's almost like if you look at the pixels of the ear is right here. Maybe a little bit. Galactic. All right, I see that. All the nights to come, and it's Korthos Western Highlands. Hiya! And I jumped on him. Crimson Hope, what's going on? Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Not another TikTok ad. Do. Not frowny enough. Ever have crayfish? I have had crayfish.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault.
Voice acting.
Even should her knights succeed in turning back the horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not?
I mean, that was kind of a given. I had a feeling we were... Nod. I had a feeling we were going to come back to her.
A sliver of hope.
We're going to have to go and talk to Elsa again.
If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
That's a reach,
if there is
dude.
to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Oh! Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear Estinien's voice? Ooh.
Estinien.
Ooh. Dude came in. We need a red panda emoji, husbando. I'll have to maybe that's something that we should do. Like we should find a way to Robert Vernon is Estinien. Like I have to find like maybe a an emote that's similar to that. Because I don't want to copy Joe Cat, but I like that everyone jumps with it. And he is quote unquote good. The Azure floor tank arrives. Listen to this dude.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare.
That's so good.
You might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
Everyone simmer down. He's been on camera for about 2 minutes. Take it easy. Breathe. It's okay. Easy.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I, for one, would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon.
We go wild.
I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perverted. That's exactly the sentiment. Everyone's just like, Estinien! Ah! Like, oh my god! He's there! It's really him!
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise.
With the fandom. I run NPC dungeons right there. Takes bats on with that armor on. I mean, why would you take that off, though?
A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emmerich. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
So someone was telling me that the Dragoon armor, the reason that it's all spiky like that is because if a Dragoon gets caught and gets eaten, it almost offers like an internal, it'll bloody up the dragon from the inside. That's why their armor is the way that it is. Someone was explaining that the eaten or stepped on, yeah, like it's porcupine armor, which I was like, oh man, oh that's edgy, and I was like, oh that's grim as hell. Imagine being a dragon and biting that.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinien. We shall
Tears
be
them up
honored
from the
to have
inside,
you with
yeah.
us.
Armor in the game has a design. See, and Ray, that is like, I like that. I'm very utilitarian when it comes to a lot of stuff. So I'm very, like, when it's practical like that, excellent.
I am glad to be of service.
I'm going to venture a guess. I'm going to venture a guess. At some point, we're going to see Estinien's face, right? You guys can just do your normal smiley thing or whatever you guys do whenever I say something that you guys are actually giving a tell, by the way. When I say things like that, you guys smile and you say no comment and all that. You're saying it without saying it, right? I'll never tell. Say nothing. Real quick. Is he bald? Is there a bald man under there? Because that would be hilarious that there's two bald men. One on the other. Dragugan, plead the fifth, maybe. I'm just saying. One-on-one. That would be very, very... It's like he's the coolest guy in the world. Well, he clearly doesn't have a stash. He doesn't have a beard. He rocks the baldness. He is not. He has a face. Who knows? I saw apparently there's like this bald dating app. Like it's specifically for like guys who are bald to date, to find dates. I saw this on what's it? I think it was Instagram the other day. And it's like you had to like you had to like take a picture of your bald head to show that, you know, like you could be on the app. But the funniest bit was that it was like completely free, you know? You didn't have to pay. That took a minute. It was a lead in, and you guys can leave. That was the smoothest one, because see, I get you guys all riled up. This was an intelligent dad joke. This was an intelligent dad joke because you guys were getting all worked up about Estinien. I started talking about Estinien and you guys didn't even see it coming. Yeah. How do you know that he's bald? I don't know that he's bald. Was it a cut above the rest? Would be vague assurances. I love it. You guys got all excited. You got blinded by the bald. Until then, Schrodinger says that he's both. All right. So we're gonna try to keep Aramik out of it. I'm moving furniture I just got. We're gonna try to keep Aramik out of the way. Because we don't want him to know too much, because we have to go and talk to Iceheart. We go and talk to Iceheart. Where do I need to go? We're gonna have to go and talk to Iceheart, and she's considered a heretic. So we don't want Baymeric or Lord America to know, so that he doesn't basically get himself in trouble by consorting with heretics. The dad app gave it away. I got my manager pretty good with
the defenses of the outer ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
Yano, that is fantastic. Oh, this is intense. And say, no, this is a computer. It is perfect. It is perfect. See, and stuff like that. Like that's very reminiscent. And I don't know how many of you guys have actually seen the movie. But the movie, what's it? Airplane, the original Airplane. I think I talked about this on stream. It was like, I don't know, it came out in the 1980s or something like that. And it was just one of the best old-fashioned, just stupid comedy movies that I have ever seen, without a doubt. Without a doubt, it was just. I speak just. Surely you can't be serious, right? And he goes, I am serious, and stop calling me Shirley. My favorite scene in that is that Ted Stryker's up front trying to land this damn plane. He's getting thrown around, and then in the back it shows Leslie Nielsen, or what's it? Not Leslie Nielsen. No, is Leslie Nielsen? Nicole, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. If you guys got your mugs, go ahead and put them up. Go ahead and send them up. You guys know what to do. Welcome in all the new Caffeinated Cult members. Oh, what the hell was it? It wasn't Leslie Nielsen. I think it was. Liam Neeson, Leslie Nielsen. Leslie Nielsen. And he's sitting there And the plane's rocking all about, and they flash back because he's a doctor, and he's like performing, he's delivering a baby, and he goes, "What the hell is going on up there?" Like, on a plane. Like, the whole movie is so stupid. Oh, it was one of those movies that I could watch once a year and still be great and still be on it. And it did work. See, Nicola, it's actually saying your name this time. Stream elements finally came through. Good God. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wish you the best as you are enjoying your lovely stream this evening. Let me say it like that. It's like watching a Mad Magazine movie. Oh, absolutely. If it's a guy who said that, don't call me Shirley, that is Nielsen. Okay, Leslie Nielsen. It's like what? Now it's like sequel bait, no payoff after an hour and a half. I know. Not like they used to. Not like they used to.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors. And unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Okay, so he's got a little bit of humor. Thanks, some more brain dead through and Walker. Okay, got you.
Sir Emmerich, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins.
My armor is better than Estinien, stat-wise, and he still looks so much better than me. Damn, he outclasses me completely. Look, slender, like jump. Oh, you know that he's ready for a fight. I look like a brick shithouse. This is such a bad look. He looks so much better. I have better gear.
I can divulge a little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
Real quick though, this shot right here, it looks like two dads had to come and pick their kid up from school because he was like caught bullying someone or caught lying, and it's like the two dads show up and they look like this, and here's their dork of a son. I can't not see this now.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more.
I'm sleep deprived, so it's a little funny.
Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Dragoon dads. Nothing wrong with them having shoulders. Little shit.
Know that I have offered my
shit
last to
goblin
aid in
energy.
this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least.
He said no pickles.
Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Oh yeah, right, it is Pride Month, isn't it? Damn, June got here quick. Whew. Came in hot.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg.
Azure. He added like 3 extra letters. He added 3 extra letters into Azure. It's Azure. To me, it's Azure. But he was like Azure. And it was like, that was, I don't know if that's just a pronunciation thing or something, or maybe I drank too much well water as a kid, but I cannot say that. I don't get that. Azure.
I must admit, the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then. Carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
I'd rather Sally first than Sally for. Die. Die. I'm officially in Dawn Trail prep mode. Spent 2 hours cleaning out my inventory, unlike somebody. You know what? Maybe. Yeah, how about this? So I'm gonna be ticking over in the birthday age. We'll say that's coming up here soon. How about I do a special stream? Where I clean out my inventory? I want to keep the Monday, Friday for MSQ, but I might do like a midweek stream. I was thinking about this, and it might actually be me during the midday. I don't know, midday or evening. I haven't decided, but yes, I'm gonna clean my inventory. Oh, it's a big deal. Crafting too. Let's not get too hasty. Let's not get too hasty. Nod. All right, so we are going to we're gonna go off and confront Nidhogg. We have Baymeric's blessing. Welcome in, everyone. I'm glad that you guys are waiting here. I appreciate you. We gotta go talk to Alfie after he got reported to the principal's office. He was disrespecting the teachers. He thought he knew more. And one stream might take Viscerov. That is just that is just absolutely true. It's true. Tells us that Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. For that, we must track down a win overlay. And then Alpino's way. Taunting chat once again. It's like my favorite thing. Gabriel, I am always down for a joke. Oh, voices. I think. Pope's praying.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
By the way, this is the guy. This guy right here is the one who I kicked his ass in the arena with his dumb friend.
So, the dragons are coming.
Simmer down, Game
Let
of Thrones.
them come in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us.
Who's the funniest Disney princess? Pocahontas? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
When we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
The Pope is talking about joining forces with the Ascians.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
Okay, wait, no, we're still all in line. He wants to get rid of them.
Certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution.
Rapunzel. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, he's being facetious. Got it.
We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
Juice is worth the squeeze, what he is saying.
And what of Estinien and this warrior of light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
Special shampoo, neck and chin. Oh, he just got blessed. He get...
For the glory of King Thordan.
I don't know if he just got blessed. That didn't look like a blessing. That was certainly not a bless. Yeah. Yes, I get my mini Alfie now. He has a cold. He suddenly got a cold. He's a pope, sneaks around for the... There's only so many shenanigans that I can deal with at any given time. What's it? Galactic said... Wait, hold on. Galactic said that there is... Western Highlands. Which I'm guessing is that dungeon. Do I have access to? Let's go check out Falcon's Nest. Let's go ahead and see it. He just became a space marine. It's just Ellis and puberty. In 10 seconds? That's not how that works. Galactic is the dungeon, this one, where I gotta go and talk to Integrut. It's like 10 seconds later, it's like... It's like that episode of Family Guy where they're like, Peter, he was like, this was more intense than that time that... Okay, I gotta go all the way out there, don't I? All right, let's ride. He goes, it's more intense than that time that I went through puberty. He was like, hey kids, do you guys want to go through play baseball? Like his voice dropped immediately. This guy was just like, sure, we'll defend the kingdom. I just use my spear and my shield. It's like, damn, dude. It sounds like you smoke like 6 packs a day. Do. I know, Opal, you've been like ferociously trying to get me to grab all the blue quests, and I just keep like skipping them. What? Oh, yeah, I can actually pay attention to these now, or I can gather these, and I have to gather them all to be able to fly in that zone, if I'm not mistaken, correct? You'll need them to fly. Also, do your job quest, guys. There's only so much that I can do at one given time. Let me ride my wolf. I thought she meant the Blue Mage quest. Yep, straight to Blue Mage. Do everything, streamer. Do the thing. Or what's it? Say the thing, Bart. I want to actually get there first. Actually, truth be told, I'm just enjoying the ambiance. Do the roller. We run like men. No, I can't make that. Never mind. I gotta go fight a polar bear. Best zones in game. I love it. No, I don't want to sync up. I'm just trying to run by. Just trying to run by. Everyone chill. Even the combat music is pretty cool. My comments are like 5 minutes behind because I somehow managed to backtrack on stream. All right, so I'm here, but I'm guessing I can't get anything yet, right? I don't have any quests available. Might as well. No, stop. I gotta repair my gear anyway. Whew, there we go. Oh man.
Hello there.
Fresh J. Elder Star, thank you for grabbing a cup. Yeah, maybe it'll Alex is right. It may unlock once we actually get here. Whoop. You guys even know. Look at that. Let's get the chocobo. Alrighty. I guess we are going to... We gotta go head back to Fort Thames. But it was I'm gonna get here eventually. Yeah, I'm jumping ahead. I thought that's when the... because it was level 51, I thought it was just like optional and it was unlockable right then and there. Alright, here we go. Do. Master Dad entering the Forton keeps. He said a lot just in there. A lot of hand motions, a lot of gestures. She made something for Alpha now. Look at this outfit! Look at this outfit! Alfie looking less like a little... he's a little bitch. This is really what it was. Whoa! Why doesn't the Warrior of Light ever get an outfit? Outfit. Master Needle, do not underestimate that seamstress. I am not going to forget her in the next tier list. I've said that. Thank you. Made a very big point, though. Look at this distinguished little gentleman. Alright, now we gotta go find our boy Estinien. Estinien! You see your Zerger Dragoon? He does each expansion. You will wear your new clothes. Who's gonna tell Tataru no? Alright, he's right up here. Let's run. That's why I forgot the first time, and yeah, the comments were a little bit harsh. I read just about every comment on the channel. Just letting you guys know. Every comment. So yeah. All right, so we're back off to literally just where I was at. Yeah. Literally where I just was. Okay. Tataru remembers. I know I go ahead and get a, what's it like? It's almost like new music every time I get here and I'm, like going into the zone, but I love the music of this zone. It looks more appropriate. Still kind of wearing heels. Elusive Lady Iceheart. Tis possible they have unearthed information that would be that could be of use to you. Master Dad knows the place I speak of. It was he who discovered it first. The game said do MSQ now, but you still can't. More like you have like one more quest. Yeah. I'm always surprised to see just Estinien walking away. Like, you know that he could, like, just, like, jump into space, basically. Like, he could if he wanted to. Just saying. Like, he could just, like, catapult himself out. Alright, patrol's up there. Alright, when I came out here, there was an Aether current in this general vicinity. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see what you mean. And it does say Aether current. Look at that. See? I'll get there. Patience, everyone. Patience. Flying fart clouds. Do 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 do. I love the music here just because it mixes between epic and somber, right? Like I made comment about this about the way that the Dark Knight quest was. It's like when you're listening to Frey talk about kind of like what he was going through, and you know, he was like, "Oh, I'm fine. It's just, yeah, no, I'm going through some stuff," and it's like it matched perfectly with how everything was, the situation was going and everything. The music in this game has not disappointed. And Galactic's even took in a picture and shown me his collection of music, and he was like, "Oh, it's like it's for real. Like I have all of it, or just about every record in this game." He can learn. Oh, bull, I can. I'm doing the best I can here, fighting demons. You know what's funny is it's like I have the music going, but then I'm also like paying attention to all the lacking of music, I should say, that I have that I've gotten from what do you call it, like other games. Like other games, like World of Warcraft, I can't remember a single song that stuck with me, right? Like even from the expansion trailers. Guild Wars 2, not really. Like, I mean, there was a couple of like really cool beats from Path of Fire. And that was about it. Like, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. It's like one of those things that I feel it's tough. Excuse me, you know what? Ray, you're right. There was one zone, and you guys know it if you guys have played World of Warcraft, especially Wrath of the Lich King, Grizzly Hills. That was my favorite soundtrack, or my favorite background music, we'll say, that was going on. Loved Grizzly Hills. Went out of my way for it. Loved it. It was the best. I'm looking for Aether Currents now. This franchise is a very cinematic experience, which I love, actually. Oh, hey, another fart cloud. Yay. Sounds unbearable. Die, that was actually really, really good. It was unbearable. It's that zone is one that I always love to go in and pause sometimes. It's very nice. A great white beast. Philosophy is that Final Fantasy is first, and this is a Final Fantasy first and an MMO second. I can understand that. I can. Okay, now we have to go and kill some more. Okay, I guess they're inside. It's a grizzly bear. Oh, do we have to go down? I guess we have to go down. Oh, hey. Where the hell how did a bear get down here? Oh, they're tame, that's why. By the way, when I did that leap, he jumped up and hit the ceiling. Just saying, you know, like he's supposed to jump up super duper high. He just jumped up, hit the ceiling, came back down. Just physics matter in this game. Just saying. It walked down the stairs. Same way everything else is. Felt like half of an MMO, half of a graphic novel. Hey, yeah, that's the feeling that I've gotten this entire time of me playing, you know? Bounce off the ceiling, a ballista. By the way, I don't appreciate that. Like, I know what you guys are saying. The same way that everything else does, Dad. Don't, shush. You know what you're talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I get a mini alpha now. All right, promising lead. Okay. Oh dear. Dad break time. The child woke up. I thought I heard a thump. Pulled off my ears and she was crying. She rolled out of bed. Luckily, the bed's only like, I don't know, 1.5 feet off the floor, 2 foot, something like that. And I always brace it with putting pillows there. So when she rolls off, it's a soft landing, but I still heard the thump. And you walk in, she's doing the uppies. So yes, as much as I do my best to stay focused, entertain you guys, offer stuff. I'm still a dad. I don't think that's surprising. Alrighty, let's go collect some heretic whistles. Epistles. E-pistols. Oh, there's one way back here. Oh, it's actually a letter. Epistle. This game is expanding my vocabulary more than I think I would have ever known. Heretic epistle. Thankfully, she didn't hit the corner of a nightstand like I did. Had 7 stitches at 7. Oh, damn. Whew. Bigger vocabulary, more dad joke potential. No, dad time is necessary. Oh, hey, Estinien. Appears to a record of corresponding. Wait, what? Regarded as heretics by the Holy See. Okay, I thought the Holy See had heretics in it. Added to the contributions, Master Livia and Sir Estinien. Let's do Savage. Why not? As a dad myself, who is also a big fan of Final Fantasy XIV, one of the things I like best about your stream is you're still a dad, not just entertainment. And I appreciate that. And if anyone has ever been curious, has ever wondered why the stream starts so late, the time 9:15 is where I can, with almost 100% certainty, guarantee that all the kids are asleep. And it's less that it's easier on me to stream. It's more so that it's easier for my wife to be able to relax after the end of the day. I'll be honest with you. I'm very much like I'm the backup quarterback when it comes to the kids' favorites, right? Like my wife, that is the all-star. That is the all-pro. You know, you put me in coach, bottom of the 9th. She is top tier. And she is always been like, and I always joke, I'm like, yeah, it stinks being the favorite, isn't it? I'm not on the same level in our kids' eyes, despite my efforts, despite me trying. So when the kids are finally asleep and I put them to bed and it's like 9:15, that way she can do what she needs to, whether it is go to sleep, which she's done, or she's relaxing, or she's watching her show, or what have you. I am the backup quarterback. I still get a ring. Just saying. Sounding out the amphitheater. Galactic also wanted me. Are you praying? What is this, Galactic? It looks like you're like praying, but you're on fire. Ooh, you gotta be careful. Someone over here overdosing on the Holy Ghost, and gotta be careful with that. Just heretic thing. Very dad thing to do is when you see a child suffering in game, you get more hunga bunga than seeing any other innocent suffering. It hits differently, man. It hits. That looks like heresy. Oh, what's it? It hits different. Like, I'll tell you one scene that actually kind of made me like kind of miss my kids, and they're literally in the next room, was the scene where Raubon and Sultana were talking, and I think it was after, I think it was when when we formed the Crystal Braves, and it was like Raubon and Sultana were talking. Sultana was pissed because she couldn't do anything as the Sultana, because like they just couldn't challenge the Syndicate, and she like cried and ran over to Raubon, and it's like, that's a dad moment right there. Okay. Estinien, but the course of the mapping of Snowcloak Tunnel passage was discovered leading out into the Western Highlands. Might it be possible from the other side of the wall? It showed Durandare posted soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnel's cleared, but they will not deny us entry. Well, yeah, I mean, they're not going to stop us. Oh, the weapon series too. Chat, I'll be listening at work with representing VOD Squad. Yep, Galactic did start a cult. Look at this. Can't really get a better angle. That's about as best I can do. And you guys are all praying to dragons. This is probably why the Spanish Inquisition started. Just saying. All of this. What you guys are doing right now. Just saying. Summoning demons. The heresy scene on Caffeinated Dad stream. Alright, let's see where we gotta go. We gotta... Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta head south. It's actually probably faster, we'll say. Yeah, it's probably faster just to hit Valken's Nest and then come back up. I mean, the Pope can't wholly see this. Knock, knock, get the door. It's religion. Nobody ever expects the Spanish Inquisition. Ow. So while we are in transit, like I said, we had a crazy weekend. We started out with crabs on Saturday, and then yesterday, everyone was just beat. Everyone was tired, and we just hung out around the house. I did some yard work, all that jazz, like what you would expect. Unfortunately, the middle child, which is typically the one who usually causes issues. We had to unfortunately confiscate all of her markers because she wasn't using them appropriately, but she kept denying it. I can make this jump. She kept denying it. She kept saying that she didn't do it. It wasn't her, but the writing was on the wall. Bam. All right, here we are. Nearly died. Tristal Champel. Trist Champel. What was the middle one? Got it. I love it. It's all coming at it. And Visceroff, I think you were you're like, you and probably a couple of other people are like vicariously watching just to catch the jokes as they're coming in. Were you upset about my holy sea joke and you had to one up me 6 more times and I'll buy you a drink? Okay. Yeah, bet. Keep count. We'll bet, Witchy. I got you. You're welcome to enter the tunnels if that is your will. Thank you. Galactic was right on it. Bet. Evidence was black and white, and some red, and green and blue. I used my finger to write my brother's name in a fogged up mirror after a shower, and he got in trouble for the next time it fogged up. I didn't confess for 20 years. You shouldn't have to. Don't confess. Just got ungrounded after 3 weeks. It's been rough on on all of us. Of course, love dad jokes. This is what I get for starting the stream with the Final Fantasy XIV dad joke. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's not. It's only going to get worse. An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it's endured. Honeyed word to earn our trust. You walk with the Dragon Slayer. My reputation precedes me. These guys challenge like the two most feared drag or spear wielders in history, and they're like, and we're like, hey, we don't want to fight, and they're like, you're alive. All right, you chose violence. Oh, whoa.
Your guard is down.
Oh, Estinien and I jumped in at the same time. Oh, he turned into a dragon. Oh my, was that Minfilia? You guys heard that, right? That wasn't just me. Like, your guard is down, and the girl's like, ah! That was very audible. Okay. Oh. Estinien shows up and everyone starts moaning. I'm over here just going through emotional trauma, and they're like, we don't really like stashes. So the facial hair isn't a thing. Oh, that's a big boy. Alfie's got that.
Release.
Alfie's got the big boy. We're fine.
Know your folly.
It's a trial for the little guy. He's fighting for his life over here. Oh, he's trying to lock on. Oh, he did. Easy. Tis death to remain.
Fatality.
Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. They really revamped it from the last part. Nod. Those particular ones actually can't lock on. You can move out of their way. Yeah, it was like Stone Vigil Hard. It was exactly like that. Or the final boss there. Yeah. What did you guys think of that? I'll be honest with you. I had a lot of fun. It was mainly Alex, Lynn, and Galactic and I doing that video. What did you guys think of that video? I had a great time editing it, actually. that was one of the funner ones that I was able to put together. What are your thoughts? What did I wanted to ask you guys? Willing to wager they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are needed to walk in a trap. Liked it, Alex? Oh, okay. All right. Well, Ray, there you go. I'm guessing that you liked it because you were there. It's experimental, but not my favorite. But I was in it, so yeah, Rose. I want to say that you were a little bit biased. Dungeon reviews would be good. I liked putting it together, and I think I was thinking about this. I think it might be more interesting to do it down the line, just hearing like the conversations, because a lot of the times the people that I'm running with, so Alex, Galactic, Lynn, and I'm sure other people in the guild or in my Discord who are joining in with me, I'm sure that they have more knowledge on the game, and I do like asking questions because I want to see, like, essentially bank on your guys' knowledge after how many years of this game. Like, to me, that's fun. Like, I like learning things. I'm a dork. All right, so we got to go talk to these convictors. But the convictors... Okay, hey, there you go. They're quote-unquote dragon slayers. Quote, end quote. There you go. This game is 12 years old. Wait till you get this, at night when you want to go to bed. Oh, no. I'm guessing it's bad. I'm guessing it's really, really bad. What are you talking about? Have you tried that hard dungeon? I don't think so. We did Stone Vigil hard. We did Lost City of Adampor or Akampor or something like that. I always say it wrong. I guess I can get up that way. And then we did Hullbreaker Isle. We missed Tamtara. Stone Vigil. Wasn't enough time. Yeah, I still have that. I still have a couple that I want to get through, and then I'm gonna have to get up some of the levels. I gotta level up because I still have like the sky's the limit, which I gotta go and talk to Sir Alberic. It looks like, just venturing from where they were pointing. This week, hopefully. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Howl's Hard is relevant to Dawntrail. Deepcroft has Tamtara Deepcroft, which is funny is because, now correct me if I'm wrong, Tamtara Deepcroft, the original one, is the one with the Squiddy Boy from Baldur's Gate. That's the final boss. That was the final boss. That one was very easy. Mind Flayer, thank you. The Squiddy Boy, you guys knew what I mean. See, I described it and I was like, the guy who's like this, and you guys are like, yep, Mind Flayer, that's what he's talking about. We should play charades. That would be awesome. That would be fun. That is something I'll probably end up having to do. I'll have to find time. I might take it like a half-day PTO or something like that from we'll say the real job to get that done. But to be able to stream during the day, or perhaps I'll even just do it at night, just a random Wednesday night. Do like a little birthday stream where I'm getting older. I wanted to be on stream and drink coffee. I think is the real interest of doing it during the day. David Jones. A minor character from the MSQ. Gotcha. Hard mode is a surprise. Yeah, like level 16. Just chilling by a fire under a snow windstorm, and I like him already, right? I like him already because he just immediately insulted Alphino, and it's been like 20 minutes. Sounds like, wait, sounds like a good, okay, sounds like a good plan. It sounds like a good baddie. I know it was a mistype, but Opal, that made me giggle. Cranking the jam, listen up. Estinien's little brother. Really, like, he's 16. You would expect him to be taller. You would think that an Elizem would be a little bit taller. Look, the dragon daddy. The dragon daddies are looking at their little kid on their field trip from school. I swear, if I make a video of any of this, right? It just, like, just this section, it's gonna be the dragon daddies take Alfie on a field trip. That is gonna be the title. That is gonna be the title of this whole, like, little group of videos. And it's just both of us going like this while Alfie's, like, leading the way. It's gonna be great. Nod. There we go. I actually have quests now, Galactic. For all the nights to come. Nope. We're going in. Master Dad. I am Master Dad. Thank you very much. I was talking with Sir Nix to get our next emote, our next channel emote. We have a couple of ideas, but the one that I'm excited about is the calf dad, the bald calf dad with like very gentlemanly, like with a monocle and like, you know, like a cup of tea, but instead of cup of tea, and this was Nix's idea, which I thought was great. It was a coffee cup, but it's like very gentlemanly coffee cup, monocle, bald hair, or bald head, kind of like what I looked like during the end of 2.55, the Vanderbilt dad, basically. Yes. All right. Let's Galactic. You want to toss an invite? We'll go and do this Dungeon Rooney. No, oh, can't jump. I'm also looking for Aether Currents. Just saying. Woo! Luckily, I was still in, I almost died right there. Game is very quiet. I had it down a little bit. There you go. Torgal's fine. Torgal can fly. $360 yards south. All right. Well, I'm heading north. We'll see if there's any ones that are a little bit closer. Still has his knees. Torgal can fly. And he's like from a different world. What are you talking about? He's fine. Oh, I didn't need to come up on this bridge. I was excited to. Nadine! All right, Dust Vigil. Unrelated blue mage in the wild. All right, open the duty finder and where's duty finder? It was abandoned following the days of calamity. Western Korthos was in the days following the calamity. Western Korthos was abandoned by the Knights of Ishgard, save for the Dust Vigil, whose defenders refused to withdraw. Since then, the fortress has only fallen further into disrepair, and our garrison has long since been presumed dead. Unlike most Ishgardians, who would sooner put the tragic episode behind them, Father Wieldathrow would have you enter the forsaken fortress and reclaim a priceless treasure, an ice rondel, a dagger, set in the helm of a sculpture within the Vigil's chapel. A simple request, perhaps, but if experience has taught you, such tasks are anything but. Okay. Interesting. If you're going to start doing dungeons, you should really do some job quests and get all your new abilities. I'm just going to do this one, and then I'm probably going to move the MSQ just a little bit, because well, technically, I guess I can do two, read the notes here in the dungeon. Wait, did I miss something? A massive winged creature gives you pulse. Nevertheless, an agreement was made. We'll have his stone. Ice Rondell. You will need to identify yourself before you can enter. Am I missing something? Here, let's do roll 100 for healer. Oh, there are notes on the ground. Okay, read the notes in the ground when we get in there. Gotcha. Okay. Paul's fighting in the dungeon to read the notes. Alrighty, let's see. Who just randomed? Alright, so... Alex with a 48. Eris with a 63, I think is the highest. 20. Alright. DPS 100. Let them fight. Read the notes. Jara with a 76. Orm with a 24. Oh no. Die with a 41. Alex with a 66. I think Ashara. Wait, Tax and... Did they get the same? Tax and Ashara got the same roll, 76. All right, so go ahead and roll one more time, Tax and Ashara. Tax coming out with an 87. Ashara with a 24. No. All right, well, Tax won fair and square. Good rolls. RNG be RNG. There you go. I'm gonna have to go and check that out. I gotta go talk to Sir Alberic. All right, let's queue it up. Let's go. It's fun to go in with a little RP group, clearing the dungeon as we seek some of the notes that a dungeon had. Oh, it's like a reprisal. Listen. It's a reprisal. All right, let me turn in-game sound down just a hair. We'll say combat. I think it's combat is the one I want to... We'll turn down those. Voices up. That should be good. Okay, damn everyone. le motif. Adds to the feeling. Hope I brought a sweater. Oh, Galactic! Galactic! Mistakes were made!
Hello there.
Galactic, please! Chris Martinez, thank you for grabbing a cup. Okay, no problem. I'm just gonna keep attacking. I did not get hit by that, by the way. I like how this is just a, like, where is it? I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, the snow right there. You see the snow? Like, these are just balloons, right? Like, that's literally all they are, is that they're balloons, and it's like they're some of the most, like, feared creatures because they can detonate. They're just balloons. I have a spear. Bombs, technically, but they're balloons. They're balloons. Cold steel lever. They're balloons. Actually, speaking of which, we the kids are getting ready to get done school, so oh my god, look at this big boy. Okay, I jumped away in fear. The kids are getting ready to get done school, and we got like some balloons for them as the, I'm gonna guess something is gonna come and attack me. Am I dead? Nope. Okay. We got some balloons, but the cost of balloons are just ridiculous. I mean, in my mind, I'm like, it's just all the inflation. Ah. I like how you guys thought I was actually going to talk about something. I purposely set these jokes up for this, by the way. Thank you very much. The costs are rising. Well, at some point, you know, inflation is just going to have to pop. Hey. That dude did not like me. I got targeted like 6 times. I like how you guys are upset. Like this isn't the motif. This isn't what I was gonna say. That sinks like a lead balloon. Which I always thought that was a weird saying anime. Frostbitten archers. Oh, hey, a journal page. If there's anything, let him know that, Warren witnessed the Dalamald's fall, the Lesser Moon's descent, the black doom that emerged within the flames spread across the horizon, turning day. Rest of my days. Dawn, it is the dawn of the 7th Umbral era. Okay. Thank you. Everyone, by the way, everyone who just killed that. That's a 2-for-1 and you should feel bad. Oh, I should feel bad, but I don't. I don't feel bad, not at all. Excuse me, sir, I am trying to read. Asking an order withdrawal. He knows our position is untenable, yet he refuses. We will hold to the last, our shields on the wall, and defenders of the Holy See, he says. brave and pious man, less so those who serve under them. Okay. A tractor? Bar, that was actually pretty good. Oh, hey, another journal page. Hope there's no bad boys in here. We rescued from the collapsing wing have not fared well. Given our dwindling supplies and seemingly endless blizzard, we may be forced to make a difficult decision soon. It grows worth every passing day, they told us. Morale is plain. Nevertheless, remain steadfast in his decision and will suffer no talk of withdrawal. Praying the Fury for guidance, but I chanced to see him once as he knelt before a statue. His eyes were transfixed on the jewel in the helmet and was whispering things I dare not write. Okay, so this gem that we're gonna go get apparently is evil. Evil gem. Oh, backfill, man. Has been quelled among the starving half-mad knights. Most troublesome. He wielded the axe himself. Received me in the chapel afterwards. I told him we went without food. He smiled and told me the Fury has blessed us with a bounty of fresh meat, and then returned to his players, and I joined him. A bounty of fresh meat, and he just executed someone. We're eating people, by the way. Nice. We went full Walking Dead here, didn't we? Any notes in here? Oh, sorry. Did I miss one tax? Oh, it's right here. Cowardice, I have been to party unspeakable acts. I know I shall never see my children again, nor would I want them to look upon their father's face and what has become. I am outside her grace. Oh, he was nomming on some people. He had them Elizins all chopped up. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Desperate times for No! Have some honor! Damn! And then the Lord Commander. Guess we have to kill all the ads. I guess. Nope, wrong one. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, these guys eating a whole bunch of people. Like, and just everyone was just kind of cool with it. Just like, oh, we don't like it, but we're still gonna do it. So ungentlemanly, like. Good news is I'm putting them down. See, I'm doing the Lord's work. Have you no honor? I'd rather die than eat my brother's foot. I assume that's what they go for. What is the most reasonable part? If that were the case, what is the most reasonable part of the human body to eat? I don't know. I'll eat a foot, just saying. See, that's the thing though. What is the most reasonable part? What is the part that you guys could like be... You guys are answering this way too damn fast. You have thought about this. You guys are just like, yeah, no, fucking thigh. Just go straight for the thigh, man. Oh, no, it's a foot. You guys have thought about... I don't know what I was expecting, actually. I don't know. Thigh. I paused a second because I was like, I probably shouldn't talk about this. And then you guys are immediately all jumping up. It's like, yeah, I'm nomming on some thighs. Yep. That's what we're doing. They have good muscle. Get out. Get out. You guys have thought about this way too much. Either that or it has been brought to your attention. Like, you guys have thought about that before and you're like, you know, if I was going to do anything, I'd probably be a thigh guy if I was myself. Just nomming on the thigh. This is an Estinien. It's a sting. Oh yeah, the line's been going. There's rules for a reason. Oh, that was a big griffin. That's a giant ass wolf too. Line's gone way, but it's like, what's it? I think it was like desperate times calls for desperate measures, and I'm like, perhaps. Perhaps. I guess my thing is like, after you have already committed to that, what's like the afterthought? What says to you that you survive, right? You survive and everything is fine. Like, you're good. But then you knew that you ate some dude's leg. Just saying. I'm asking the real questions here. Tongue would probably be nice. Jello, man! I should not have asked. I should not have gone down this route. I regret instantly. Ooh. A Pinnacus. We're gonna have to hide behind those pillars, I think, at some point. Oh, I'm dead. Instantly dead. We'll see what happens. Instantly dead. Oh, okay, I can move. I was gonna say, everyone who was on that call earlier, the Discord call, I'm gonna say, this is the one we hide from? No, 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 no. Yo, chill. My DPS. Oh, what a... Oh, it's so glowy. Snapshot caught me by a hair. I'll just eat it, whatever. Hey, there we go. You're not Estinien. Snapshot caught my ass. I'm gonna act like I didn't totally panic that entire time. Eat the griffin instead, see? It's okay. Everything worked out fine. Everything worked out fine. Ooh. Oh, I need that. I'll just go with whatever. Befriend the Griffin. You have done your first Heavensward dungeon. That was actually pretty cool. And it's like almost, I don't want to say that it's a, like a massive, or probably, yeah, we have to go back there for the MSQ. I won't say that it was like massively different than some of the Post of Realm Reborn stuff, but it was noticeably more difficult. And I will say, and I won't say that it was like impossible or anything like that, but like the way that the mobs were, like there's intricate levels of difficulty with like either the mechanics or how fast it was a lot better. I will say that. Now, could Caffeinated Dad sit there and probably spin a 15-minute video out of that? Yeah, but I want to get a little bit more under my belt before I fully say Heavensward dungeons are pretty badass. You found that, you thought that was hard. That's cute. Galactic, stop. Just let me live my life, man. Okay, so there's one up here. When it lays deviled eggs was an option in this scenario. Yeah, I think that the Griffin apparently came after all the feasting happened. Oh, there it is. Change your rescue behind. It's okay. Boop. Do you have it, Master Dad? Large round staff. Rondell. I thought a rondell was a dagger. It was like a short, small dagger. If he did that, none of us would be here. A lot of the time they put in the currents on like the edge of cliffs. Gotcha, gotcha. Chiller even. Does give a good taste of the dungeons and X-Packs to come. I'm excited. I'm excited. There's so much to be excited about this game. Dust Vigil, he found the ice rondel and to be the centerpiece of the newly commissioned sculpture of the Fury. He couldn't prove it was the self-same one which had vanished, but oh, he knew. So I'm guessing that was his son. Like his son was the Lord Commander of that duty. Oh, that's interesting. His son, yeah, his son was the Lord Commander, the guy that ended up eating everyone. Gentilot, what do you have? Baby steps. I'm gonna take a small step away, and I want to go to do Sky's the Limit. We'll go and check that one out. Well, at least maybe we'll go and do some Both a Dragon. Is freezing his boots off. He's fine. He's got Tataru. Habanero ketchup and McDonald's fries are incredibly good together. What are like? Is that something that they're serving? Is that what's happening? Brain is giving me that EB juice. Have a good stream, y'all. Ihanu, you take care. I hope you have a goose evening, a good night. Relax, chill, do all that jazz. Ah, Sir Albrick. Okay, now we gotta go off to Drillmont. Drillmont, me boy. I think, right? That's where we have to head? Where the hell do we have to head? Northwest of Drillmont, me boy. Gotcha. Late, but I'd probably go for thighs and eyes. A pinch hitter. That's actually that's probably a good one. I like that one. That is pretty damn good. That would have been so good at the beginning of the stream when I talked about the crabs. The crabby boys. Also, unrelated, we still have not talked about Wages of Mercy. Is that the same? Sky's the limit. Yeah, we gotta go up here. We gotta talk about the plan as I am going through the later expansions and the way that everything is kind of like shaping up. Like, if I'm going to get that total experience of all of Final Fantasy, like I might have to just end up streaming longer. I was sitting there telling my wife, and it's like, I feel like, because it's nearly 2 hours on the dot, like right now, I'm like, I feel like I've only just scratched the surface. I've only done like 5 quests. That's really what I feel like. And I'm like, I still know that there's so many more that I'm gonna have to get to, and it's like, oh, like this is gonna become my full-time job. You're getting there. Yeah, basically. Nope. Is it such a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's a very good problem to have. But I will say that it's like, when I'm sitting here and I'm like I feel like I do the stream and I'm like, man, I played the game for like 2.5 hours. I feel like I barely got anything done. You get through the story when you get through it. Sucking you into the story just as time flies. Estinien. No, okay. No, Estinien, I guess, is bluer? Blacker? Oh. A Woman of War. Mystery Dragoon. Ooh. Where? Wait, hold on. Look. Line is dead. Okay, I have to point this out. Thank you, Eric. You got to it before I could. I understand the look. I understand the look, but you've left essentially from your solar plex down to your navel completely exposed. There is a reason, just question. Nothing says safety like your tummy being completely exposed. Like, see, but I appreciate it because there's usually only 2 sides of the argument, right? There's only 2 sides, right? Like, there's one side that's like, oh, well, you know, shut up. She's wearing what armor she wants to wear, or she'll be fine. She's, you know, agile and stuff. And then there's the more practical side. And then we're just like, like, she gets stabbed anywhere below the breasts. She's dead. Like, there's nothing but, like, the most important internal organs right there. And it's just like, she's just gonna bleed out. Like, why? Like, the forearms, I get. The forearms, I get. Okay, maybe, like, right here at the neck, movement through the shoulders. Give us a Estinian midriff. I don't want to get stabbed. Dead because hot. There's a who is it? Who the hell was it? Viva La Dirt League. Viva La Dirt League did a video that was talking about that, because it's like the guy got the armor and he's like, oh, okay, and he goes, you have like the armor of, you know, like badassery, and he puts it on and it's just like shink, full chainmail, and he's like runs off, and he's like, we have the staff of Netherwind, or the chainmail armor, and she goes, I want the chainmail armor, and he goes, are you sure you don't want the staff of Netherwind? And she takes the arm, and then it's like, I think her name is Britt, and she's just like in a chainmail cloth that just ends right here below the chest, and it's like nothing but, she goes, what the fuck? Like, so good. So good. Cernix, Estinien doesn't do the midriff because that's where all of his hair is. So you're confirming that he's bald, except for the massive amount of chest and stomach hair. Hey, wait. Hustine, the Order of the Knights of the Dragoon. Hustine was a part of the Dragoon, or the initial Dragoon quests. She was down at the bottom of the pit down for of Witch Drop, where we had to go and visit her a handful of times. That's the same lady. Same lady. Perfect. I pay attention, damn it. Damn, she got an upgrade. I don't remember her looking like this. That's what she's saying, yeah. There, yeah. And she wants to be my student. This is a turn of events. Will you consent to training me? As we teach, so do we learn. Urge you to accept Hustine as your pupil. All right, so my first initial statements, damn it, DeBell. My first initial statements being like, oh, damn, okay, she's pretty good looking, all right. And now she wants to be my student. This just became a very weird work relationship that I cannot, and it was on camera too. Oh, I am so getting fired. Yep. Fire Emblem moment. All right, where do they go? Are they back? Okay, they're all the way back there. Oh boy. This just got really weird. Also, I'm progressing faster than I thought I would. I mean, I think it's because I'm spending just about all the time that I have, like, to game, either doing work in the game, actually going through the content and stuff like that, but then I'm also, like, taking time to make sure that I'm editing, make sure that I'm understanding what's happening and going through there. First day and already hitting on the students. It's not good when you say, I got promoted above her. I got promoted above her and now immediately I'm her teacher. Who said, teach me, daddy? Someone said, teach me. DeBell. It was like, teach me, daddy. It's not good even when I say that. Don't worry, I'll tell the man. It's not your fault. What's Estinien gonna stay? I can't disappoint him. How do crabs evade taxes? They set up shell corporations. That's pretty good. What do you call a short mother? A minimum. Have you made your decision? Will you teach Hustine? Yes. Nod. Pine size, what's going on? I should like nothing more to begin my training on but duty calls. For the time being, I shall endeavor to emulate deadly lance work I witnessed you employ earlier. I'm so sorry. I really feel like she's is she hitting on me? Like, I don't know. I've been always terrible at reading signs. I'm not. Like, that's like one of those things. It's like, are you picking up what she's dropping down or putting down? I don't know. I don't think so. Says it tap. Hold up. If you need help selecting the quest NPC, you can hold down the X button to avoid targeting players. Oh, okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Awkward dog. I'm a simple man. Okay, so basically I have to train harder to... I'm gonna be easy with this. She'll have a mustache. You get plenty of practice. Everyone, everywhere there's signs, they can block the scenery and break my mind. Do this. Witchy, you're not old. Stop. I had to stop myself. And I leveled up again. I'm level 57. Battle Litany. Increase the critical hit rate of self and party by 10%. Ooh. Ding. You look very much a teacher today. That is well for Justine's eager for first lesson. Though as a master of art, it is all she has in her. As such, for her to adapt. I worry that she overexerts herself in pursuit of strength, but I'm keeping an eye. But I'm keeping you from Western Highlands, testing her out near Pike. Okay, so she's back. She's way the hell out there. Yep, back to Falcon's Nest we go. Yeah, party-wide buff. Oh, that's cool. Have you seen Einar and Hoary Boulder? I don't like the male Rodigan. I don't like the male Rodigans. Like, I guess it's like flex or taunt or whatever it is, because basically they sit there and they go, hold on, I gotta scoot back for this. They like do like one of these, and then they're like, oh, that's their taunt, and it's always awkward. No matter what, like, imagine having a 7-foot, 500-pound man do that in front of you. And I'm not even talking about the leather daddies who've done it before. Yeah, I'm aware of those now. Psych, or rally. Oh, okay, it's psych. Yeah, no, I don't like shoving your thick staff into things before you can. Eric. Someone's been watching Cider Spider. I was saying that I've watched Cider Spider. I do. I thought it was mad but small. Baby learns how to dance from leather daddies. I watched that one. I'll show them all. It's so good. It is just so good just to have that little bit of just that little bit of content, just that little bit of like memery. I love it. Press the wrong button. Come on, get up off your knee. Off your knees. You're taller than me anyway. I'm gonna read it like this. Please, for the love of God, bear with me. Please. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Our lessons have not even begun, and I already have, you have seen me on my knees. I'm gonna quote a one Hank Hill. That boy ain't right. I have been trying to match what Lance work of yours I'd seen, but success without success. Gaff Dads, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I'm so going to jail. Oh boy. Careful there, boss. HR is always watching. That's how dragoons flirt. Our lesson hadn't begun, and I was already on my knees. Fuck that. We're moving on. We're moving on. I'm trying to keep this as good as I can. I really am. Bonk, go to horny jail. Get the spray bottle. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll have, she's asleep now, but I'll have my wife have a spray bottle and just come in and spray me. We're like, down. No. No. There's no substitute for a live foes. All right, here we go. Bonk. We do indeed flirt by threatening to stab each other and making thousands of innuendos. All right, we gotta go up over here. Ooh boy. This is gonna be a tough one to explain. When you don't have a natural pull. Azrael. You mean Lance, right? That's what you mean. We're talking about Lances here. Quote that lifts her tail to polish his spear in the lusty Argarian. What? What? Good God. That's like I keep saying I gotta go and listen to Harch and Font when he's talking to the Warrior Light, but the Japanese version. Oh, it's a Skyrim reference. Good God. Why do I have to stand here? You're right here. Let's talk about shafts. Oh, what the shit? Yeah. Literally jumped back in fear. Okay. All right, so she just watched me murk, and then that's a big ass dragon too. I drink an excessive amount of coffee. Did I hear you rightly? Nod. Okay, so I apparently just made up something on the fly. Battle Litany. Oh, wait, hold on. Where's Battle Litany? Alright, we can probably move that to... Move that over there. That'll be shifty. Marvelous technique. Quest making up stuff as he goes along. The crafter in me is going, dragon hide. She wanted to know how you would handle a bad dragon. It's an understandable question that we had. Oh, she's inviting me out. Oh, she's inviting me to go to congregation with her. Is this a date? Guys, that's enough inner. I'm just saying. Like, things are moving pretty fast. Like, traditionally, I like a cup of coffee. And let's go chat, you know, let's go talk, let's go chat. Maybe. Next is mass. I'm just saying, like, you guys are getting mad at me, and like, this is just how the quest was. You know what? Like, you know what I should have done when Harchin Font was like, you know, fawning all over me? I should have leaned into that too. Heaven forbid. God damn. Just don't hate the community. Is this her dad? The first date and we met the dad. All right, this is moving way too quick. This is moving way too fast. The dad showed up on the first date. He's missing an eye. I don't trust the other one. Oh. And this is my father, Montor Gaines. Father, my mentor, the Azure Dragoon, caffeinated. Immediately. Say hi to your new dad. Don't drink the wine. Oh. Alright, so, Bellboy. Unrelated note. When I met my now father-in-law, I opened with a terrible joke, and I can't even remember. I think it was just like a quick one-liner, and I think it was like, it wasn't even, I didn't consider it a dad joke. I just thought it was funny because I was going to school at the time, and it was related. And it's like, why was the pirate upset at his report card? It's because he got 7 C's. And I said that. And like, that was an unrelated, like, you brought back, like, I said that to my father-in-law, and he had a chuckle and all that. But I didn't really think that he liked me for like the first year, I guess. I don't know. It was, it was bad. Unrelated, but that was great. Inconveniencing your plans, but what is a father to do? Dedicated to her duties as she is, my daughter scarcely comes home, so I must go to her. Oh, so we saw her dad off, we saw him off, her dad off for the first date. Even though I don't share his blood. Okay, stepdad. Must needs grow stronger. Under your sage guidance. I look forward to our lessons to come. Required by law. So, by the way, I've been doing that to by the way, Ashara, I saw your Dragoon armor. And I guess it is we'll say the female version. So look, or the woman version. Look at the exposed amount. Like, okay, you might be able to argue this because you need hip flexion and being able to jump and do all that. You might be able to argue that. But the midsection, that's just, it might as well paint a target. It's for distraction purpose. And Slinky, you might be right. You know what? Perhaps I'm looking at this too crassly. Do you have to go up? Is this? This isn't the Dragoon place, is it? This is where we are. That skirt isn't part of the set. Oh, okay. That's base your starting armor. Okay, gotcha. What was I doing? I needed to. We have to go and talk to. We'll go and talk to Sir Albrecht, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do. The enemy only attacks the shining parts. Oh, okay. Swoon their dragons as a distraction. I can't wait to tell everyone that this stream had it all. We talk about burning crabs. We talked about cannibalism. And apparently I've already had 6 HR complaints filed against me in about 20 minutes of being a mentor. So, I'm just saying. I'm doing so freaking good. Ooh. Average Final Fantasy 14 stream. The hell it is. Good God. I was wondering about Houston progress. Tell me how it goes for trading. Giant bow on the head. Good day of work. Most mental. Oh, okay, I'm guessing there's a quest every level. What's this? Blood of the Dragon. Oh, it's a trait. Jump and spine shatter. Oh, okay, so it pumps them up. So, all right. Every 2 levels. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I do think that is about time. It is 11:30. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I do. I had a lot of fun on this stream. This was a good one. This was I mean, all the streams I think are great, honestly. I have a lot of fun with them. But yeah, we got a lot of work done. We got some a bunch of the MSQ done. We got the some of the Dragoon quests, working on that. Got to chat, a lot of gooning. Yeah, that's, I mean, what would you expect about a stream if it wasn't about just a lot of us just kind of like farting around, you know, right? So Linky, I'm glad to provide the entertainment. Perverted. Good God, that's the second shirt that you've ripped this stream. Good God. Alrighty, got a couple of YouTube shorts coming out later this week. What's it? A video out on Wednesday. I think that's going to be the MSQ recap. I think we're up to 2.4 now, so I think that's when we got introduced to Iceheart and all her shenanigans. Yeah, then a stream on Saturday or Friday. If I do a day stream, or if I do we'll say the record stream, I'll definitely let you guys know. I'll definitely put it up and post and talk about it. It'll be one of the non what do you call it? Non like traditional ways. I'll announce it. You guys will be able to see it. I of course am always grateful for you guys for hanging out and watching and listening to me just ramble on while I'm here. I'm always very appreciative of your guys' support. Big shout out to, of course, all the members of the channel, the ones who are helping me work on my way to becoming a full-time content creator and being able to do this real time. I'm very appreciative of you and all that. And of course, Nicola, I appreciate the gifted memberships and all the new Caffeinated Cult members. Of course, I gotta say with all of you guys, I'm very appreciative of you guys spending your time with me. Aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. I hope you have a good week, and y'all stay caffeinated out there. Night.